Acknowledged. Yes.
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower. Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just—
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all...
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Yes? Who are you?
Just two soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Not really.
Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
What's your problem with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a...
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They reckless...
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in...
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant... So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier. We are...
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as...
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only...
Aenir wants to return?
Yes, and he will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and Well, that's the...
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong faith.
That sounds like nonsense.
Well, I'm sad you see it that way. I think it's best that we end our conversation at this point. I hope you will see the light someday, soldier. I really do.
Understood.
Of course.
Interesting.
Understood. Of course.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy! Again!
Will do. Got it.
One, two. That's it, lads. Keep at it. Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to see.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertram. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
I hate to disappoint, but the Lord Marshal is awaiting us.
Suit yourself. Recruit Albin, is that what a roof looks like to you? Put that sword up, damn it! Yes? Changed your mind?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits.
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Yes.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again. Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents. Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But,
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
For the crown! Charge!
Wait! You won, alright? I yield! I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it. Now would you look at that?
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I get...
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat like that.
What do you think, Tahar?
Yeah, why not? I could use some...
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready.
Understood.
You there! Yes, you, Wolf Guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Karpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But
Get in the ring.
On your marks, and fight!
For the crown!
You read my mind.
Charge!
do, for heck's sake? Get yourself killed? This is practice and to hard beat you. You might not be my unit, but this is my ring. Get out of there!
This isn't over, Tahar. I swear it.
Yes, that's it! Now again! Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent!
Yes.
Blazes. That guy fought as if he wanted to kill you.
We are. I had no idea what got into him.
Maybe,
What is it?
just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Bertrand, tell me.
No idea how much you remember from that night when we freed you, but as I told you, Anselm was judging by the look on Anselm's face.
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
You're telling me. But anyway, it's just an assumption.
Anyway, here. You should take this as an apology. It was I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Who do we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's much point in having...
You want to fight us?
I...
2 versus 1.
You don't count. Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring. Yes, that's it! Now again! Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent! One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again! Good. Then let's dance.
What's next?
Have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
That's what they all say.
Sod off, Carpal.
Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Let's just hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show them their place.
I guess. Anyway, you should go see the marshal now. Good luck, you two. Stay safe. It. Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent. One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. No. It's you're dodging, not candy! Again!
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Just, never mind. It doesn't matter. Understood.
Let's see.
What are you doing? These are General Noria's quarters.
You're right. Sorry. This tower is a maze.
Acknowledged. All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
Interesting.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting.
Yes.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Graythorn next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it, but for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Said
yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it, for almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And the problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
And am I right to assume that this...
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague Io has seen. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, after that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the...
Tiara's...
Indeed.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't... Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing... I don't know how to put it.
Noises?
Yes. Some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense.
A curse. That is...
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the causes of the plague.
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant... Thus, we, together with a small division of Northander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard, and this is a royal mission. End of story.
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
If the blood burn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated...
Again, we haven't understood the blood burn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Supposed to protect?
Well, it did work for our scouts. We'll simply have to take the risk.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No.
We will.
Understood.
Interesting.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the grey tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt...
Pray tell.
Understood.
Acknowledged.
Let's see. Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's...
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were...
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it too.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise...
No, that was all. Thank you. Got it.
Yes.
Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great orcish horde to a swarm of dragons.
I'm ready. Acknowledged.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Eilith.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize that.
The silence of a defiler. I do not understand why she has not simply been branded yet.
Because it is Aeonir's will. Your devotion has always been remarkable, Lady Leonidar, but this woman is trialed by the light.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finnanmere. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
That's tough.
Will do. Got it. Interesting. Let's see. What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying.
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? That was a Maria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elves...
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the Purity. Probably also one... House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Northander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
Pray tell.
One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Of course.
Understood.
There you are. Ready?
Not yet.
Well then, hurry.